Meanwhile, the kick stage has completed its first pass in an elliptical orbit of Earth, and we've had good ignition of its Curie engine to position the kick stage in sun-synchronous orbit, where we'll drop off the 34 satellites on board this rideshare mission for 6 customers. The deployments will happen in succession shortly after the Curie engine has shut down, so let's listen in.
And Curie shut down, nominal circularization.
Brilliant. That is a good Curie shutdown confirmed there by Mission Control, so it is time to put some satellites on orbit. First up in today's deployment sequence are the spacecraft for eSpace. eSpace's payload consists of 3 demonstration satellites to validate the systems and technology for its sustainable satellite system. The satellites can automatically deorbit if any system malfunctions occur, keeping space nice and clean. We should hear confirmation of a successful deployment soon.
eSpace payload deployment is successful.
There you go. Payload deployment is successful for eSpace. We hope you enjoyed the ride. Up next for deployment from Electron's kick stage, we have some Space Bees from Internet of... And there they go. Payload deployment for Swarm successful there from the kick stage. So next we will have the Bro 6 satellite for our friends at Unseen Labs. This is the 6th in its constellation, and the 3rd launch Rocket Lab has provided for Unseen Labs to expand it. Let's listen in for that confirmation.
Bro 6 deployment successful.
That's what we like to hear. Bro 6 has successfully separated from the kick stage. We're now almost at the halfway point of today's deployments. Now we are listening out for the call that AuroraSat-1 has been deployed. This satellite is also known as the Flying Object, which, while it sounds mysterious, will be doing the good deed of demonstrating space junk removal technologies for small satellites, including propulsion devices and plasma brakes that enable the sustainable use of space.
AuroraSat-1 deployment successful.
And there we have it, another payload successfully in orbit. The next deployment is for a second stack of Space Bees satellites for Swarm. We'll give the Flying Object a bit of space first, but we should hear the call for successful deployment of the Space Bees any moment.
Second group of Space Bees released successfully.
You heard it there, the Space Bees have separated from the kick stage. That leaves us with just 2 payloads to go. Up next we have the 4 Pico satellite payloads for one of our returning customers, Alba Orbital. We've got Alba's own Unicorn 2 Pocket Cube satellite, along with the TRSI 2 and 3, and a MyRadar 1, all from MyRadar. We are thrilled to provide the Alba team with a ride to space once again.
Alba Cluster X deployed successfully.
And that's Mission Control confirming that the Alba orbital payload has been successfully deployed. So we are down to the final remaining payload for this mission, the Copia spacecraft for Asterix. Now, this final payload is a little unique in that it remains attached to the kick stage to conduct its technology demonstration, testing inflatable solar power generation technology. This deployment won't happen for another 15 minutes or so, but we'll keep you posted via social media, so keep an eye out there. So with that, I am delighted to confirm mission success for today's launch. Thank you, as always, to our fantastic mission partners. It is an honour and a privilege to deliver your spacecraft to orbit. Thank you to our incredible team who made today's mission possible, and a huge congratulations again to our recovery team for another step forward in the recovery program today. To find out more about what's next in that program and to stay up to date on upcoming missions, follow us across our social media platforms. So thank you again for joining us for this webcast. We'll see you back here soon for our next launch, taking us a bit further than usual, coming up very soon. This is Rocket Lab Mission Control, signing off.